Welcome to Something Crunchy. Tyler is homies with Blake. Blake is the older bro of Blair. Blair is married to Tyler and is a slutty slut.
Welcome to Something Crunchy.
What the hell is crunchy?
Welcome to Something Crunchy.
All right, back in the studio with Tyler D and Don't Stand So Close to B.
Oh my God.
How are we feeling tonight?
Oh, cheers, buddy. I'm ready to be served up something crunchy tonight.
We are serving you up a good one tonight. All three of us have been at the shit end of a service industry job, whether bartending, waiting tables, or fluffing the talent on set. We all know how it goes, and now more than ever, I think it is appropriate we have our salute.
Hi there, may I take your order, please?
Yes, you may.
To server. Tonight, we paid tribute to the restaurant industry, and we got games, stories, filth. It is an all-out crunch out.
Nice.
Let's start with a few stories that'll make you want to double that tip you leave for your next server. What's a living hell for you and me a server calls a Tuesday night?
Wait, did that waitress listen to a word I said? This steak is medium rare. I asked for it medium, and I wanted extra gravy on my mashed potatoes. Let me ask you something. How hard is your job? How intelligent do you have to be to take a food order? Jesus.
Ma'am, you're absolutely right, and I apologize.
I don't think any scene really depicts the experience as well as that one did.
Seriously.
And that woman, she deserved an award for that. So
Not
did,
her first complaint.
so did the person who cast her. She was just, it's nicely done. With help from Thought Catalog and Rate My Job, let's start getting into some server stories.
Excuse me, Flo?
I worked at an all-night diner for a year. I have a story for every night I was there, but one really stands out. There was an old guy who came several times a week. He was very quiet and always sat in my section. One night he confessed that he came in just to see me. That same night he went into detail about his job before he retired. He was head of a breast milk research facility and swore that he could guess the size of any woman's boobs based on his vast experience. He guessed my size perfectly. He went on to explain the uses of breast milk in healthy adult life, including his habit of drinking donated colostrum to prevent illness. He even asked if I was currently lactating.
Oh, aggressive, buddy.
I don't mean to be weird, but are you currently allowed?
Are those 36 double Ds juicing at the moment? I mean, breast milk research facility, is that a real thing?
Pay $7.99 a gallon.
Colostrum. Ooh. All right. That's gross. Party of four came in last night. They were super needy for the entire 2 hours they sat there. The wait for desserts and drinks was pretty bad, and we had a new bartender and a new dessert cook. My guests weren't too rude about it or anything, but they seemed strange. At the end of the meal, one of them stopped me to tell me he was a pastor. Said that they didn't have much money because of the government shutdown, and that servers were the only people making money during it, and that we were all rich because we lie about how much we make and don't pay taxes. Bill was $157. Put a big zero in the tip line.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. I hate that so much.
What a piece of shit.
No kid.
Yeah, because servers out there just making all that money.
Rolling in it.
Yeah.
$2 an hour.
While working at Subway, I had two older ladies come in and tell me how much of a nice young man I was, and how it was so refreshing to have a fast food employee be so sociable. This ultimately led to them asking, "This must be a summer job while you're at college, right?" I answered yes and told them I just finished my sophomore year as an engineering major at Penn State. This led to a 10-minute session of them screaming at me, claiming that I was a terrible person who supports child molestation. They literally told me I was no better than Sandusky himself and said that they didn't know how I could live with myself. They told my manager they couldn't believe that she could work with someone like me, even though I was just an exceedingly nice young man. My manager told them in the nicest way possible that they could go fuck themselves.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God.
And they never came in again.
Well, first off, you have a kick-ass manager, and second off, it's like you went to the fucking school. You weren't a part of like the Sandusky plan. Like Jesus.
Just went to the school.
Just went to the fucking school.
It's a big school.
Big school. A lot of undergrads.
Like fucking attended. Like, oh.
I worked at a soup and sandwich cafe for 3 years while I was an undergrad. Good job, easy money. Anyways, we offered quick breakfast options, bagels and cream cheese, breakfast burritos, etc. We offered a $1 small cup of coffee because Starbucks was 2 blocks down, and my manager was like that. We broke even on coffee, just trying to get people in the door, serve quick food, that kind of place. A super yoga mom started coming in every morning to buy a coffee. She would bring in her own bagel and her own cream cheese. She would purchase the coffee and then ask us to toast her bagel, put on her cream cheese for her, and expect us to run the food out to her like we did for every other paying customer.
Hell no.
While she was purchasing her coffee, she would ask that we put on new gloves while preparing her food. Okay, fine. Not a big deal for the first few times because the owner was trying to keep his customers happy. However, this budding new cafe was starting to increase in business exponentially. This bagel lady started coming in every single day. She came in on Saturday morning once, thinking she'd get special treatment because she was a regular customer. She decided she'd skip the line, put her bagel on the counter near the register. She waited in line, purchased her $1 coffee, and noticed her bagel was right there where she left it, untouched. Excuse me, I expected this to be toasted and ready when I purchased my coffee. I come in all the time. You should know me by now. I'm one of your most frequent customers. Yes, ma'am, I apologize. I did not see it. Here is your coffee, and I will bring it out to you in a moment. I just don't understand you people sometimes. So incompetent and rude to your customers. This is the kind of behavior that leads to disease and sickness. And
Oh, I hate her.
I didn't realize my boss was standing over my shoulder during this encounter. He sort of pushes me out of the way and grabs her bagel ungloved, takes a bite, goes to hand it to her, instead drops it and asks her to leave, spitting out a mouthful of bagel. He goes to his office, closes the door, still chewing, and comes out and says, "Coffee's now $2. Problem solved.
This has powdered sugar on it, and I ordered no sugar. I really can't have too much sugar in the morning.
Oh, I'm sorry. Look at that. You're absolutely right. I'll tell you what. Let me take this back and bring out a new piece. All right, great. Everybody good? Mm-hmm. Okay, great.
He's a nice guy.
He's a nice guy.
It's good.
It's good.
Whew.
Like that.
That's good.
So bad.
Oh,
I can't believe how rude people are.
Yeah.
You're gonna like bring in your fucking bagel. Like, oh, let me just cream cheese your fucking bagel.
Yeah.
For your $1 coffee. I bet you didn't even tip ever.
no. No way.
Let me get that extra set of gloves, bitch.
Let's turn it up a notch. Last Christmas, I was serving an older man who came in during a rush. I served him like any other normal customer. The cooks had messed up his order, and I mistakenly hadn't noticed. The dude was pissed. He cussed me out in front of multiple people, cussed me out to my manager, filed a complaint. This was just the beginning. The fucker found my Facebook page and messaged my parents saying how much of a mistake I was. The only good thing that came from it was another customer saw how terrible he was to me and left me like $20.
Oh, see, that right there is always the best. Like, I really, if you're gonna get your ass, like, just like fucking for no reason, just screaming it, it's like, I just hope there's a sympathy tip.
Yeah.
Somewhere around.
Within earshot.
And that's usually, it's like, you know what? I'll take it.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I've had a shit day. This guy just yelled at me. Like, I'll take a sympathy tip. Fuck yeah.
I've gotten a dozen of those in my life.
It's better than nothing.
Not above a sympathy tip.
No.
Yeah, I'm not.
So I never waited tables, but I was a busboy the entire time I was in high school. We had this family that would come in, dude and his wife, their 2 kids. They seemed like the most ordinary family, but they were like Vishnu, the destroyers of tables. They always left a fucking disaster. Fries everywhere, shit all over the floor. I sat and watched as one of the kids put the salt and pepper shakers into a glass of milk, and then watched the dad as he was like, "Hey, can Junior have a new milk? He had a little accident." They were both submerged in milk. Fries everywhere, crumbs everywhere. 1% of the food had been consumed. They screamed the entire time to zero reaction from the parents. It was chaos for the entire hour that they were there, every time. It's a nightmare.
I've dealt with that too.
Yeah.
If you give a fat tip, I'll handle it all day. I will handle those shit kids with your fucking milk.
Yeah, I'll babysit for enough money, but You know, if you do that on a regular basis and just bail.
Yeah.
Or if your kid's crazy, be like, you know what? I'm sorry. My kid's an asshole. Like, he put the fucking salt in the milk. Can you believe? Like, to show awareness.
Apologies go a long way.
They do.
So do good tips. That's how you apologize. Yeah, the waiter.
Even better.
Exactly. That's how you say, you know what? I'm sorry and thank you.
Let's finish strong. Served at Olive Garden for 2 years. Typical busy night. Never-ending pasta bowl time of year. Yay.
Can imagine that's a blast.
It was one of my first tables of the evening. This family of 5, mom, dad, 2 sons, and a little girl, probably 2 or 3. They were all exceedingly overweight, and the daughter had on a dirty shirt and no pants, just a diaper. Well, on a check back, I noticed an overwhelming scent of shit lingering around the table. I don't judge. I have no idea what's going on in their life. I just tell myself someone probably farted, and I just walked up at the wrong moment.
Oh.
Well, I returned with some refills. Shit smelled just as intended as before. And on my way around the table to pass out beverages, I passed the high chair and noticed a little girl has her hand in her diaper.
Oh.
I then proceed to watch her pull out a turd and throw it on the floor to join an even larger turd that was already there, slightly covered by a napkin. I could not hide the disgust on my face. I don't remember exactly the words I used, but I turned to the parents and said, your daughter has a situation going on over here. The mother replies, oh, yeah, I know. I threw that napkin over it. And then continues to devour her third refill on never-ending pasta. I was in disbelief. Not only is there 2 pieces of fresh Honey Boo Boo style shit on the floor, but the girl's hands are obviously covered in shit. And not one family member seems to care in the slightest. One of the boys even asked me for another Dr. Pepper while I was bent over cleaning the shit. I immediately told the manager on duty, and she didn't believe me. I said, I shit you not, Amanda. There is shit on the floor. Go see for yourself. She ended up politely asking the mother to clean it up immediately. She even gave her disinfectant wipes. The mother became irate and claimed it is not her job, and she feels discriminated that we would ask her to do such a thing. She even demanded that everything they ordered be paid for. But in the end, she did pick up the shit. She picked it right up. But she didn't wash her hands. Didn't clean up her daughter. Just continued to finish her meal. I thought it was over and that they'd pay and get the fuck out, never to return. But no, as I'm dropping the check off, the mom says, it's my son's birthday. Y'all sing and give us a dessert, right?
So, is there anything else I can get you folks this evening?
I think I'd like a hot fudge sundae.
Oh, that does sound good. I'll be right back with that for you.
God, nothing hits home more than that, right? Oh,
that was a Blair clip if we have ever played one.
100%. Your server voice comes in. That does sound good. Yeah. Is that your kid's shit on the floor?
Yeah.
I'm going to get that for you. Yes.
That does sound good.
Then we'll shut the restaurant down for 2 weeks while we disinfect.
Oh my God. Like, whose responsibility is it?
It's the kids, obviously.
God. People can be terrible.
Good stories, a nice solid batch.
God, there could be so many of these.
There are.
Never ending.
I have tons more if we need them for later. I figured this is a good place to stop.
Yeah.
I got a good dozen for you if you got the time.
Yeah, we got a lot to get into tonight, and I am really excited for little game skis.
Ooh, yes, we do.
I understand that Blair has prepared a little game ski.
Yes. We're going to play a little game called Restaurant or Strip Club.
Yeah. My favorite game.
Okay, now I understand that some strip clubs offer a dining experience. However,
no, they don't.
This is specifically, would you bring your family to this restaurant? Yay or nay?
Yeah, okay.
Not the legs and egg special.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Strip clubs have food. They do not offer a dining experience. I'm sorry.
I was trying to paint a pretty picture. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, this is going to get dirty, isn't it? I just see this road coming.
Dark, dusty road.
All right. If we just pop in to the Tinder trap, what do you think that we would see kind of going on there?
The Tinder trap.
Do you think your kids would order like a chicken tender basket? Is it tenders
Oh.
only? Is
So-
it like
Or is it like soft girls?
all
You-
chicken, no beef?
You threw everything, like my mind was racing until you said tender in the form of like chicken tender. Now I'm like totally thinking restaurant.
Tender body, or is it like I
Like
need
chicken
a chicken
tenders.
tender in
Like
my face?
like love me tender.
Yes.
Or eat some tender.
Yes.
What's the name of it again?
It's called the Tender Trap.
Oh, that's totally
Strip club.
restaurant.
Am I keeping score? I need to know right this second.
What kind of game you think we're playing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
The Tender Trap is a strip club.
Yeah.
Sick son of a bitch.
Yep.
You been trapping it without me?
I had been.
Should I be scared that you're going to be like
Wait,
so
so-
good at this?
Tender hogging.
The Tinder Patch is a strip club? Tinder Trap? The Snatch Trap?
Yeah.
The Peen Trap?
So now that we know that it's a strip club, like, what is the Tinder Trap then?
It's the Wallet Trap.
Is it Tinder or tender? It's
Tender.
tender. It's the tender trap. Yeah.
Tender?
Correct.
Yeah.
That is.
I'm thinking like soft, large.
Think it's all nude?
You bastard.
You
Oh,
know.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, while we're there, if we pop on over to Poon Palace.
Now,
Asian food restaurant.
yeah, it's pho. It's a pho. Sorry, it's a pho restaurant.
It's a faux.
Yeah.
Faux all day.
It's pho.
Faux show.
Pho show.
You think it's just too on the nose?
Yeah.
You think it couldn't possibly be like, this is Poon Palace? Like, come get
I
your
don't think you
poon
double
here.
up on the strip club. So
I used to
So
live in
soon.
Costa Mesa. I drove right past that place like 3 times a week.
You would drive by the Poon Palace
Yeah.
3 times a week.
the Poon Palace. It's got to be like a noodle joint, right?
Yeah. It's got to be.
Sticking with it.
Mm-hmm.
He knows this shit, doesn't he? All right.
right.
Well, so y'all are both there.
Sweet.
Well, I said it first. I mean, he agreed.
Is this a time competition?
I don't know.
We need to like figure out these rules now.
It's only on the disagreements, I
Yeah.
feel.
For sure.
I feel like there's chubs for everyone.
There's enough chubs to go around.
Plenty of chubs for all of us.
Bouquet of chubs over here.
Hot and crusty.
Oh my God.
Ooh, such a pizza place.
It better not be a strip club. It's so gross.
It'd be the nastiest strip club in town. Come on down to Hot and Crusty.
It's an outdoor strip club.
I feel like this is at like an RV park.
They only play Kid Rock. That's exactly what I was thinking. This strip club is totally
Skinnered.
outside,
Yes.
outside strip club.
Outside.
Outdoor strip club in an RV park, only playing Skinnered and Kid Rock.
That's right.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a restaurant. God, that would be awful.
Wow.
Yet fun.
Is it a pizza place?
I hope so.
Better not be a cover charge.
Roosters Barnyard.
Strip club.
Yeah, that's got to be a
Anything barnyard, guaranteed. Barn
sure.
house.
What if it's like has
Barn house is like steakhouse.
Oh.
different.
That's like a meat
Barnyard.
See?
Yeah.
house. Yeah, barnyard. No.
Roosters.
What if they have like a fun kids place out back? Bring them out to the barnyard.
Kids are not going to Roosters.
You don't trust your kids going
Yeah.
to Roosters.
Nope.
They don't bring all those boys to the house. They bring those boys to the yard.
Yeah.
Think those milkshakes are bringing them to the house player?
No.
It's to the yard.
You're 100% correct, Blake.
Yeah. You like how I showed my work there?
You get a full chub for that work. That was perfect. I mean, you pretty much nailed it. I mean, what else could you say?
House, restaurant, yard. Pff, no question.
He gets the point for that
Oh, yeah.
because he showed his work.
Definitely. It's a 2-story strip club.
You did agree.
I agreed. I didn't disagree.
So you get a chub for every time you agree with me when I
That's
get
what
the
we
right
just
answer?
said. It's only on the disagreements.
Wow.
Wow. No name is your buzzer.
We all know that the last one's going to be for everything anyway. So,
It's true.
what comes to mind when I say red dots?
Razor burn.
Strip club comes to mind. Red
Yeah.
dots are small chest. But I'm thinking
Red Dots. No, it's a
sushi place.
Nope. It's an all nude, all shaved, no bush establishment.
What is Red Dots? Razor burn? That's what you said?
Yeah.
Bush only establishment in the wrong part of town.
You gotta go down the street to get full bush.
Yeah.
Red Dots? It could be like steak place.
You don't get a Venus passed around at Red Dots. No, I'm thinking Red Dots is definitely something food because that's again a gross name for a strip club. So it's got to be something.
It's a menstruation club?
Yeah. There could be a lot happening with Red Dots.
The dead ice
Nothing
cream.
good comes to mind, honestly.
Yeah, it didn't. It's not very
It's not
appetizing or
appetizing.
sexy.
Yeah. Nope.
Bad name either way. It's got to be food.
Froyo.
Please tell me it's food.
Froyo.
Oh, yeah.
Red Dot.
Ooh, no, that's actually a decent guess. Pink
dot,
or what's the
purple
Pink
dot?
berry?
There's a pink berry.
Froyo.
Froyo.
It is, in fact, a strip club.
Gross. Red Dot.
I really don't even want to know why.
What's their shtick?
Part of me just wants to reach out to the R&D team and be like,
The fuck were you guys thinking?
the fuck's with Red Dots? And I need to know everything.
You know the tassels and red, and that's weird.
What are
Maybe
the
it's
dots?
like
Not hot.
coasters, drink coasters. It's 21 and up.
Drink coasters?
It seems like a terrible place. I wouldn't put it past him.
No.
Nothing good again. My brain goes to weird places when I
Yeah.
think about it. It doesn't make me feel good.
You won't find me growing one at Red Dot.
Well, maybe you would at Dildo Dory.
Ooh. Tyler, when you get home from Dildo Dory, are you ready to mix a batch or take a nap?
Mix a batch.
Always ready to mix a batch after Dildo Dory's. but-
Dildo Dory sounds fun.
Sounds like a sex shop.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like a strip club.
It's not a strip club.
It is a sandwich restaurant.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
And
All right.
Dildo describes the length.
I'll do what
A small, medium, or large. It's compared to the extra large dildo on the wall.
Yeah.
No, it's a.
This is your size.
It's a
kind of like the Chiba Hut does with the jointed,
the
blunt, and
Just do it with
the different sizes with
all
weed. It's just
dildos and penises, right?
I think it's a bird thing.
Dildo Sally's. Ooh,
Oh,
such a bird thing. Nice to show you.
you dirty bird.
Remember when Tyler jumped on my answer for those first couple
I thought
times?
Dildo Dory.
I'm
Totally
No.
jumping
I
on
thought
it.
Dory was just here for
No.
it, and you come in.
jumping on his bird thing. That's the answer.
Bird sandwiches.
Tell us it's bird sandwiches.
Dory takes care of you and all of your dildo needs.
Restaurant.
It's 100% a restaurant.
Yeah.
Nailed it. Split
So
the
who's
chub with
getting
you.
chubs here?
That's a splitter.
That's Splitter, yeah. He jumped on me.
I jumped on it.
This is fun. Y'all are tied.
He had a big fat chub going, and I jumped on him.
Happy Crack.
Ooh, strip club.
Yeah, off the
Happy
bat,
crack.
I want to say
It feels like a strip club. That sounds like a fun strip club.
You know there's some fun stuff going on with that name.
And there's nothing very appetizing about a happy crack.
it's 24 hours guaranteed.
Sounds like a
Definitely nude.
Dave Chappelle skit if it's a
Yeah.
restaurant.
Welcome to Happy Crack.
Yeah, I'm gonna go strip club for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just thinking assholes in your face.
For sure.
Yeah,
All crack.
Happy
all
cracks
day.
everywhere, smiling.
Smiles on everybody's face. It's a restaurant.
What?
What in the world are they serving at Happy Crack?
Crack sandwich. Man, that's not
of course.
Crack pepper? Extra pepper?
Happy crackers?
What else do you crack? Lobster tails.
Ooh.
Crab. Kraken.
It's a breakfast spot for
Cracking eggs.
eggs.
I see.
I'm making that.
Happy crack.
I'm hungry.
I could eat.
Yeah, I got a taste for some crack.
Speaking of strip clubs, I could eat.
Could you eat at Biggins?
Biggins.
Biggins.
No, that's a little discriminatory if it is a strip club, and pretty appetizing if it's like a burger joint.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fun things that are big.
Biggins. Biggins sounds.
We love big things.
Yeah.
That could go either way.
I know.
That really is the like first one that was like, man,
Here's
that
where
can
we
go
separate the men from the boys.
It's true. What do you think?
Biggins? God, I hope it's a strip club. If it is, I'm going.
You think it's just some like beautiful
Biggin.
BB dubs? Like,
I'm just thinking like well endowed bolt on.
That's what
ladies.
I want it to
just
be.
like welcome, just full on Biggins.
Yeah,
That's what I want it to be. I'm going to go food.
I think it's gonna be a fat berg.
Biggins.
Fatberg.
It's a strip club.
Yeah, take the point.
They're ready for you, Ty.
Right there.
Sick son of a bitch.
I'm going.
What's up?
Totally
Number
going.
3, Tyler James. Biggins got B.
Bastard.
Bringing a pocket full of change down to Biggins.
Welcome to the Cum Den.
It's not a whorehouse.
No.
Like they want you to cream your jeans, all right.
They
but
definitely do.
But they're not going to advertise it.
If this
Or
was like
would
kids
they?
arcade or adult arcade, I would have gone with
The
you know,
Cum Den.
I'm not bringing my kids to the Cum Den.
Is it? It seems
Yeah.
kind of restauranty.
Restaurant-y.
Cum Den. Din cum.
Come in and stay.
Is it DIN or DEN?
No, it's DEN.
Is it
that
CUM
changes
or
everything.
COME?
Ooh.
UM.
No.
Oh my God.
It's actually KUM.
Whoa.
It's definitely a restaurant.
Totally restaurant. K sold it on the restaurant.
It is. I wanted to just leave you with the UM.
I'll have the cream of some young guy.
And yes, I am bringing the kids to the Cum Den.
They like the edamame at the Cum Den.
Big fan.
It's a chowder house.
No way. Noodle joint.
Soup bowls all around, I'm telling you.
Slurp it down.
Yeah.
Sushi.
Come here and slurp at the Cum Den.
Slurp one down at the cum.
What's happening down at Juicy Lucy's? Juicy Lucy.
If it was Lucy Juicy's, then I'd say restaurant.
Like a juice bar.
Yeah.
It's a strip club.
The strip club, for sure.
Juicy, Lucy, low hanging fruit.
You think?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm ready to go after
You
we're
don't think
done
it's
here.
like a pineapple refreshment?
I think it's like a refreshing pile of bouncing boob.
Yeah. It's like a refreshing lap dance on your way home from work.
Just a refreshing slap in the face with nip.
Yeah.
Some biggins in the Cum Den.
Strip club.
Y'all are good.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are correct.
They know me down there. I have my own table.
Ask for Tyler Westside.
Yeah.
I have my own drink too.
Oh my God. I can't even see. All right. This is for fucking everything right here.
Oh.
So this is worth 2
Ready?
big ass chubs
Need it.
for the win.
That's the name of the place? Oh.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Soft tails.
Ooh. This could go either way.
That's a
This
good
is-
one.
That's a good one.
That's a good
one to end on because this could go either way.
It could.
Soft-tailed deer.
Soft-tailed deer?
There's a
You talking white-tailed deer?
soft-tailed.
Soft deer.
Is that like a college freshman that goes to yoga? It's like a soft-tailed deer. Look at that one over there. Just like a real soft-tailed deer.
They're indigenous to the northeast coast of Russia.
Of Russia. Whoa.
You think the strippers just wear like tails
Yeah.
and they're fuzzy and
It's
you can
clearly
like
a
rub
strip
them?
club. Such a strip club.
Soft.
Lobster tails?
Soft tail. You don't want a lobster tail to be soft. You want that shit crunchy.
Some shit you just gotta have crunchy.
It's just soft tails?
You want a woman with a soft tail.
Soft tails.
Hard body soft tail.
Yeah. It's a biker bar with titties out. So.
Oh, it totally is.
Oh!
Ooh. It is totally a biker bar with titties out.
All right. Are y'all going in on it?
For all the marbles.
Didn't really give us a winner.
It
Well,
doesn't. But everybody.
I showed my work.
Pretty much guarantees Tyler a victory. Actually, I'll go the other way. I had nothing else to lose, so I'll just take the wrong answer at restaurant.
I'll show your work. What kind of restaurant is it?
What's the name of it again?
Soft tails. I'll say if it's deer. Like, what are they? Are you
not a
eating the
restaurant.
deer? Like,
It's a deer restaurant? Last time you went to a
there's
deer
a bunny
restaurant.
rabbit? Like, it's served.
It's not a restaurant, but if it were, it would be, I don't know, sandwiches maybe. Fuck, it's a strip club. That's what it is.
Fuck. Sandwiches.
So defeated,
Tyler's right.
knowing that it's obviously a strip club.
The only way it's a restaurant is if it's the restaurant in the middle of Tyler's strip club.
I don't know. Sandwiches.
Soft tail, I don't know. Fucking sandwiches.
It's obviously a fucking strip club.
It's a crawdad restaurant in the middle of my strip club.
I don't know, maybe cannoli or something. Fish fry on Friday.
I'm just like
Fish
watching
fry on
him
Friday.
squirm, trying to come up with like, what the fuck is he? He's also all the fucking sandwiches.
I don't know, sandwiches or something.
It's like I'm just staring at the strip club that's clearly soft tails.
Woo! That's great. So we're going to continue. But before we do, let's take a break.
This episode of Something Crunchy is brought to you by Podcorn. Podcorn is a marketplace connecting podcasters to excellent sponsorship opportunities such as host read ads like this mid-roll, interview segments, topical discussions, and more. We at Something Crunchy proudly use Podcorn ourselves and get many of our paid sponsorships through this platform. It's easy to use, free to use, and it's a must-have even with a very small audience. Podcasters can browse and choose opportunities right on the site, set their own rates, and collaborate with brands directly without any exclusivities. You never give up any rights to your podcast, and Podcorn is there to support you along the way to ensure you're protected and compensated for the work that you do. If you're a fellow podcaster or thinking of getting into podcasting, sign up at podcorn.com. Also, there's a link for you directly in those show notes. Don't wait to monetize your podcast when you can get started today.
Hey guys, thanks for listening to Something Crunchy, and I hope you're enjoying the episode. It now pays to crunch down every week because we're hooking you up with big discounts from big brands. Up to 35% off Invicta watches using code CRUNCHY, and apparel from 8080, where in addition to 10% off using code CRUNCHY, every dollar you spend goes toward an entry into the Dream Car giveaway. Don't forget to join the Something Crunchy Facebook group for updates, polls, and the web's crunchiest memes. You can find us on Twitter at crunch_cast, and feel free to send any questions and your track submissions to somethingcrunchy@gmail.com. Now, let's get back to the show.
And we're back. It's good stuff. B, a little salty.
Game.
A little salty at the biscuits. Really wanted that one.
He knows the strip clubs. So proud of you, baby.
As you should be.
Well, let's move on.
What is the soup du jour?
It's the soup of the day.
That sounds good. I'll have that.
Excuse me, Flo.
Lose it every time.
That sounds good.
That sounds good. That.
Probably one of the most quoted lines right there.
Well, there's a lot of crazy themed restaurants out there. Everyone has heard of ice bars and the dine-in-the-dark places that got popular for some reason. We grew up in Dallas, and even as kids got taken to the famous Dick's Last Resort, where the wait staff are huge dicks. Love that. They're trained to be dicks. And can appreciate that. Like, they're intentionally rude to you, and it was pretty hilarious. They also had the matches with the naked ladies on them, which I hoarded by the pocketful to take home and add to my collection.
Like 13, walking home with like a dick on my head.
Please vouch.
Oh, it was impressive, Blake, and yes, this is a true story.
Thank you. With help from Thrillist, let's get into some of the craziest themed restaurants in the world. I got some interesting ones here.
I'm excited for those.
These are fun.
You know they get interesting, and I love a good theme.
Let's first visit Bangkok, Thailand, where we'll talk about cabbages and condoms.
Ooh.
As dining out can be dangerous, play it safe at Cabbages and Condoms, where the grub's guaranteed not to cause pregnancy. Makes me never want to eat in Bangkok if that's a real concern. You can expect condom-themed decor, a wait staff who may or may not be donning inflated condoms on their heads. Also, in lieu of their after-dinner mints, you're invited to take a condom, because nothing says dinner time quite like a side of latex.
Oh my God. So there really is like condoms served around, and it's just all sorts of slippery in there.
Man, they thought of everything down there. If they're onto the condom restaurant.
Everything's like served in a condom. Like you're.
Oh, that's like your bowl of soup. You got to drink it.
You gotta
over
like
condom.
get it out.
No, you said that. I'm thinking like sausage, but like in a condom. Like,
you
instead of a
dig
sausage
and
case. Gross.
They should like give you your check like wrapped up in a condom, so it's like you can go dig in like no matter what. Like
It comes in a condom wrapper. You have to like open it.
yeah, it's all slippery and you're like dripping, you're like wiping your face and you're just all lubed and
It's all part of the experience.
I want to go now.
There's hand sanitizer on the way out.
On to Taipei, Taiwan, where we have Modern Toilet. It's a toilet-themed restaurant. I shit you not.
Oh yeah?
While most respectable people would suggest you don't shit where you eat, Modern Toilet flushes that rule right down the loo. Toilets hang on tiled walls, you eat out of toilet bowls, and your chocolate ice cream takes the shape of, toilet. In the shape of shit, Blair.
Yeah, I could upper deck a burger.
Could you actually like
It's
take a
poop.
shit as you eat?
I don't know. You sit on toilets, and like there's toilets all over, everywhere. They serve you like your food in like a little miniature toilet. It's gross as hell.
There's no way they would let you shit while you're eating.
No. Health code, Blair.
It's not that kind of a restaurant.
Health
Blair.
code violation. They have bathrooms.
We're out of Thailand now.
Yeah.
We've moved on.
They have bathrooms where there's a delicious restaurant in there. It's like a little pop-up place.
Everything's just turned around
It's a
differently.
little sushi bar. You got to know about it.
Low-key.
Let's talk about the Fortezza Medicia restaurant in Volterra, Italy. At this behind bars eatery, you'll be served your 1 square a day by actual inmates. Or if you really want to up the ante, head to Latvia, where you can pay to sleep in a jail and get treated like a prisoner.
Thailand does that to me on Saturday night when I asked for it. It's after Marg night.
Yeah. Who needs Latvia?
Right? Do that from
Better
home.
turns into Latvia. Treat my ass like a prisoner all the time.
Got a Fortezza Medicia right upstairs. It's called the Red Room.
That's what I call anniversary dinner.
Yeah. Your 1 square a day, B.
That sounds fun.
We've all seen the Heart Attack Grill in Las Vegas. The famous hospital-themed joint specializes in artery-clogging 4-patty quadruple bypass burgers and serves anyone who weighs in over 350 pounds for free.
Wow.
One of the few
Really?
places in Vegas where the food and the waitresses dressed like sexy nurses will raise your blood pressure. It's the most American place in America.
It certainly sounds like it.
We've been there. We went there on our Vegas trip. We actually stopped by in the morning. We didn't eat. We went to the breakfast place across from it.
Little hazy.
We were
It was
there?
my first trip to Vegas.
I don't remember that.
It was a wild
A
one.
lot happened.
Whoa, was that a wild
There's a lot of things I may not remember.
I remember
precisely.
taking you to Vegas. We were
Yeah.
like,
Yes.
oh, man.
Thank you, boys, for that.
I remember the drive to and the drive home, and that's about it.
Smoking Jeffries and limos in between penthouse parties.
Yeah.
Remember when I projectile vomited in the Bellagio fountain?
Just before it just shot right up
Yeah.
in all its glory.
150 people out there taking pictures, cameras, and then
My picture was of Blake just blowing it.
I can't unremember that sight. Every time I see a video of the Bellagio fountains, and
Every time. It's like, wow.
there's a piece of Blake in there.
For sure.
Just a little piece of plate.
12 feet of chunks came out. Like, I didn't even break stride. We went right in and got to it. That was
Yeah.
fun. Good times.
We kept gambling, too.
I wish I would have remembered this place because it definitely sounds like up my alley. I mean, I'm not looking for like a quadruple patty, but like I'm all for a fun like.
You were having a good time in there. You should have seen
we were
yourself.
more into like the quadruple
surprised.
tab on the strip kind of vibe.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Digging them off of public bathroom stall floors.
That's a story for another time. Jeff isn't here to defend himself.
That's true. That's true.
Let's talk about the robot restaurant in Tokyo. If you like dinner with a side of strobe lights, thumping beats, and wild dance performances by robots and half-naked women, this place is for you. A picture really wouldn't do it justice. Just look up videos for Tokyo's robot restaurant on YouTube. It is nuts. There's like these big, like think of like Chuck E. Cheese for adults on steroids. It's nuts.
Blair's already on it, bookmarking it.
I kind of just need to see this.
For her next like 30 minutes of mommy
It was actually
time.
the first thing you put in Tokyo Robot. It's like ready to go.
Oh.
Holy shit. This thing is like
Holy
fucking fiesta.
It's a party.
Oh, we need to go here.
Like, does that not
Tokyo,
look
we are
crazy?
fucking getting crunchy with you. Look, I want to be him right now.
Yes. Wow, look at that.
I want to be him right now.
That looks awesome.
Can we
That's
make
a
that
party.
happen?
That's a party.
Oh, I'm all about this. And they have food?
Yeah. You can eat here?
You can eat here?
They'll feed you?
We
Oh,
can
yeah.
stay.
Can't bring up this list without Dinner in the Sky, and this is in various locations, have in multiple countries. Dinner party by crane. You'll only be enjoying your meal while strapped into a seat and suspended high up in the air. Not for me. Meanwhile, 3 chefs will be working to cater to you and your party. A table seats up to 22 people max, and you can order everything from sashimi rolls to a steak dinner. You're like hoisted up in a crane over the city out in the open. There's no like...
I feel like mom would like plan us a family dinner up there because she loves to do like extreme. Like she plans these crazy like no door helicopter rides. She's like, oh, by
This
the
is
way,
different.
extreme. Like she would totally be like, guess what we're doing Christmas dinner
Not Dinner in the
on
Sky.
the crane.
Couldn't do Dinner in the Sky.
Yeah.
Could do the Etha Undersea Restaurant, Rangali Island, Maldives. If you are one of those people who likes to know where their food came from, try eating your swordfish at sea level. Even better, channel your inner James Bond and use this handy underwater device to get to your table. Or if you really want to go crazy, just sleep underwater. It's a
What is
whole,
the device to get you down?
like think of those things that you would walk in underneath an aquarium,
Okay.
but it's like that at the bottom of like the ocean floor.
Oh my gosh.
And you have to swim your ass down there and like dry off. And
No.
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 Probably just like use like a little thing.
No, that
like,
part
get
I made
your,
up.
like,
They
little
take a
thing
boat.
down.
They, like,
Sure, it's a boat.
submarine them down there.
A boat?
I haven't been there, you guys.
You gotta go
Elevator?
down. How are you just gonna use a boat?
I saw a picture.
Heard a story once.
I would love to eat under the sea.
I heard things.
That would be fucking awesome. though.
Disneyland, man.
Here's my
I feel like
personal
they would have
favorite.
that. Ooh, we got a fave.
The Disaster Cafe. And this is in Lloret de Mar in Spain. Because what's better than partaking of a lovely meal whilst experiencing a simulated earthquake?
Oh,
I mean,
fun.
probably a lot, but that's what you get at Disaster Cafe.
It's just shaking.
Spanish red and a 7.8 on the Richter scale.
Everyone's like eating soup and you're just hitting yourself in the face.
Everyone is eating their dinner, and at some point in the meal, a 7.8 earthquake is going to happen, shaking everything. Can you imagine working there? You know how old that would be after
Oh man.
No
2
kidding.
weeks.
And all you're doing is cleaning all the shit up.
Yeah.
It sucks enough to be a server, and then now you got to go and shake your way down to your table and welcome
Like
to the
where
Disaster
everything
Cafe.
is like, at least hopefully everything's like bolted to the table.
I would hope
but-
so. I'm sure they get their specials out, do all that they need to, and while they're eating, there's like a little
Yeah, it's some
But 7,
vibration
that's, like,
under the
pretty
table.
high.
no,
like-
that's no, there's shit like I'm sure they're prepared
That's like
for
falling
it.
down.
There's shit falling down.
That makes me want to open the Twister Bistro and just have like
tornado
tornadoes
the strongest winds, like just blow everybody to fucking
put a bunch of fans in there hidden everywhere that just blows you around.
Everybody's hair just like.
Welcome to the Tsunami Sushi House.
Getting fish slapped in the face.
Every 10 minutes, somebody just walks up with a bucket of water and drenches you.
Enjoy. Tip your servers.
Tsunami.
That's extra.
Happy birthday.
Let's move on. I want to talk about fictional restaurants. If you could dine at any fictional restaurant, I want to know which would it be. Would you want a big salad from Monk's Cafe in Seinfeld? Talking maybe some pollos hermanos. Or what about Gaston's Tavern? I mean, something random.
Gaston.
No one drinks like Gaston. Star Wars Cantina. Like, give me something like. If you could just go eat at any fictional one, what are you thinking?
I have like a fast first off, Central Perk. Must get a coffee there. Jackrabbit Slims.
Pulp Fiction.
The fucking good milkshake. Need it.
It's a $5 milkshake. It's milk and ice cream. For $5.
You want to go dancing and then go get some like.
And I can dance. Like, you know, want to fucking dance and have a milkshake. Fucking good burger, you know? The Max.
Ooh, Saved by the Bell.
Yes.
How about Paul Bunyan's Cupboard from The Great Outdoors?
Oh,
whoa.
With the steak?
The old 96er.
The old 96.
John Candy pounds that 96-ounce steak in one sitting. Like, I want to go there and fuck that steak up so bad.
You want that steak.
I want that t-shirt.
I bet the three of us couldn't eat that steak together.
No way. I'm good for about 8 ounces, maybe.
Oh, no. I'm good for like 20 to 25 ounces minimum.
You know
minimum.
You know what I could eat? I could eat a honker burger.
From Doug?
From Doug.
Wow. A honker burger.
Would you love to like go meet Patty Mayonnaise at Honker Burger?
Wow. You don't
That's cool.
Invite Skeeter, go get a honker burger.
You know I want Skeeter there.
As long as we don't run into Roger. I think it's gonna be a good time. Fuck yeah.
Dessert, obviously, the frozen banana stand.
Bluth
original.
Banana stand.
On the boardwalk. That's awesome.
Must do.
Quality.
El Jefe's food truck Cubano sandwiches.
Oh,
From
good
Chef.
call. Yes, that's a good call.
Oh, Tyler.
Throwing
nice.
a food truck in the mix?
I don't know if I was just like extra high when I was watching that movie. I think I had eaten too many
So
edibles,
good.
but I was so into that fucking flick. I've never been so hungry from a food truck in my life.
I'm so with you.
Mine's a tie, I think, between Dorcia's from American Psycho.
Ooh.
Oh, I had a feeling that one was going to be brought up.
Simply for the prestige.
Yeah, tough to get a table at Dorsey.
Yeah, it is. So a tie between Dorcia's and Mondo Burger. You know,
Not even Good Burger,
No.
but like Mondo.
Mondo Burger, you
So
know,
big.
for the Mondo Burgers.
Can't even look at you right now.
From now on, your life
God.
is Mondo Burger.
I can
Mondo
hear
Burger.
Blake talked in that voice for like so long after that came out. Oh my God damn it. He was Mondo Burger.
I really took to that character. Villains typically speak with me. That one just really connected. I hated that fucking movie. I can't tell you how much I hated it. Only redeeming quality was Sinbad and that piece of shit from Mondo Burger.
I need a cow tipper with cheese from movies so bad. Jay and Silent Bob.
Movies.
God, that'd be so good. Oh, I can't believe we almost didn't bring that up.
Oh, cow tipper is funny. Good call.
I'm mad that I didn't get to go to the pop-up restaurant.
Yeah.
It needs to be a thing.
Yeah, no, it was. There was one.
An
in town.
all-time
Like,
thing.
Yeah, it was like
Permanent
full-time,
thing.
permanent restaurante.
It's sick. Got to have an honorable mention for the Copacabana from Goodfellas.
Oh,
Yeah.
no way.
Where you can just get like that sicky table and have like a show and like some good food and good drink. There's just no places like that anymore. I really wish there was like a
Same with the Coco Bongo.
ooh
You know that
the
place
most
needs
beautiful
to be-
flower, the
I
Coco
know.
Bongo.
That's right.
Miss Tina Carlisle.
Knew that was coming. I would love to go to the Coco Bongo.
Yeah, it looked like a fun spot.
Straight up honorable mention for the Chocolate Factory in Willy Wonka if it plays.
Oh.
If it plays.
If it plays.
Maybe
if you
like,
the Chocolate Factory.
If you will.
Creepy as fuck, but like delicious.
Straight up murdered kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
nobody cared.
But no doubt that chocolate looks pretty bomb.
They have a chocolate river. It's totally chill.
You know, I got a chocolate thing. I'm just saying if it plays.
I got a chocolate.
That's good. That's good.
Well, let's move on to our track of the week. Got a good one tonight. Out of Glasgow, UK, this is Black Star Jackals with Always the Same.
sick of you because it's always the same. I'm getting sick of you because it's always the same. I'm getting sick of you because it's always the same. Sick of you because it's always the same. A dirty secret, these things you're keeping. All of these lies you think that I don't see it. A secret mirror that can't contain her. If you look inside, there's a light that will ignite her. It's always the same. always the same.
All right. That was excellent stuff. That is probably the most radio-ready track that we've had so far. That was recorded
jam.
beautifully. Their goal is to bring back real rock music to the mainstream like their favorites from the 90s and 2000s, like the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Foo Fighters, Muse, and Pearl Jam. Excellent track, you guys, and you can find the video for Always the Same and the other songs by Black Star Jackals on YouTube, SoundCloud, and Spotify. Keep on sending those track submissions to somethingcrunchy@gmail.com. These tracks keep getting better, and we love the variety we see. Don't forget to check out somethingcrunchy.com, where you'll find every episode, our links for social media, and the almighty Crunch Store, where you'll find all kinds of crunchy gear showing that you are a proud citizen of Crunch Nation. Nothing pairs with a nice crunchy sode like the Something Crunchy Facebook group, where the best of memes, pics, and people come together to shitpost on society every day of the week. Congrats to Bonnie Chapman, who was this month's top contributor of Crunch. She won a brand new Something Crunchy shirt, and we threw in some stickers and surprises as well. As you can see now, your best memes, the most shares and tags will win you shirts and shit. And I don't mean cheap, single-use, wash once and it's 2 sizes smaller shirts. I mean quality,
Good shit.
super soft, your new favorite tea kind of shit.
So true.
Top shelf. Stay tuned for more details. This has been another episode of Something Crunchy. And as always, don't ever forget to live your crunchiest life.
And be crunchy to one another.
Please don't forget to subscribe, like, follow, and all that crunchy good shit. Thank you for listening.
Soft-tailed deer.
Soft-tailed deer?
Is it?
You talking white-tailed deer?
Soft-tailed.
Soft deer.
Is that like a college freshman that goes to yoga?
Maybe it's like tender.
I went the other way with
like
that.
a wooded area, like a
Tinder. You
like
thinking Tinder
in like
or-
Seattle? Like
No.
there's like a
No, I'm thinking. No, that's timber.
Timber. Yeah, that's the other.
That's Tim Burton.
You're thinking Tinder of like a smaller little.
No, I'm thinking Tinder, like the
like veal,
like the app, like the dating app.
Did it ever?
Wow, those mics.
Did it ever?
Those mics really pick that up. Wow.
I'm literally crying.
Oh my God.
That was like the perfect.
Wow. You've blessed us with many
Oh my
a live tune, but that was
That was wonderful. Thank
wow.
That was next level.
Man.
That was like the perfect finish to the game. Y'all did like wonderful, by the way.
Thanks. Who won?
Wow, that perfectly recorded fart was brought to you by Shure and their classic SM7B.
Thank you for the new mics. They sound great.
Smell worse.
Tyler's kind of smells like shit.
Yeah. Real bad.
That does sound good. Yeah. Is that your kid's shit on the floor?
Yeah.
I'm going to get that for you. Yes.
Does sound good. You want that shit crunchy.
Some shit you just got to have crunchy.